We just received this from the mayor. As you have suggested such so many times in the past, I will defer to you in dealing with the State Department. It's all yours, Frank.
Nice.
I'm staying for this.
Let's have her. Baker.
Don't pick a fight.
Commissioner?
Deputy Secretary Carmen Castillo, this is...
The reason I had to take a 6 a.m. flight this morning from Washington. I requested a one-on-one meeting.
Mr. Moore is my Deputy Commissioner of Public Information. The press is all over this. This is my building. When we have a meeting in your office, you can exclude him.
Well, the press should never have been informed.
My sources say the story came out of D.C.
Well, there wouldn't be a story if you had followed proper protocol, stayed out of it, and contacted us immediately.
My protocol is to provide necessary protection to persons seeking asylum and then notify the proper agency.
Where is she?
In a safe house.
I'd like to see her. Isabel Nasser cannot ask for asylum because she had sex with an American.
We don't know what she did. What we do know is she snuck out of her hotel to meet with a young American conductor, and her chaperone reported it to her family in Turkey.
This is in Turkish.
It's the story of a 17-year-old girl who was killed by her father because she kissed a boy in public.
Those laws have been changed.
The customs haven't. That father is Isabel Nasser's uncle. And Isabel's own father testified at the trial that his niece deserved to die because she brought shame on the family. Her uncle was acquitted.
You're an expert in Turkish affairs?
I'm a cop. I've been a cop all my life. I know when someone's telling the truth. Two things. The fear is genuine, and the threat is real.
This woman is the responsibility of the State Department.
Well, we can both agree on that.
Great. You turn her over, and then stay out of it.
Oh boy.
I was sitting outside with Devin, and I heard a pop. I didn't even know what it was until I saw blood on Devin's shirt. I want to move, but I don't have that kind of money. But that neighborhood, that building, there's always drug dealers hanging around outside.
You believe one of them was responsible?
All I know is the cops were there 2 weeks ago when they arrested a couple of them gangbangers, but I saw one of them this morning back on the street. So you tell me, how's that work?
Miss Williams, we're sorry. Sometimes these things happen. The cops aren't the ones who shot your boy. We catch this guy, he's gonna go away for a long time. You know, when I saw you this morning, I got the impression you knew something. I think you think it was one of those gangbangers, don't you? Okay. So why don't you help us out and give us a name so we can find him?
I only know his street name. Tiny Martinez.
It's Tiny Martinez. I'm pretty sure he was the guy that did it.
All I know is our block is run by the Saints. Tiny's in the double trades. When he started trying to sell in our building, the gang started hating on each other. I don't think it's a coincidence I saw Tiny this morning.
You think he was looking for revenge?
I don't know, make someone fire a gun into a street full of people. Or maybe you don't even need a reason to fire a gun up here because there's never any cops around anyway.
No. Remember, look in your mirror, behind you, make sure that nobody's coming, and then slowly take your foot off the brake and gently put pressure on the gas. Okay, gently. I said gently. Okay, relax. All right, you're doing good. Just make sure you keep looking in your mirrors. Hey, what's this guy doing? There's not even a passenger in his car. Give him a minute. What is he doing? Come on. Let's go! Come on! Mom, what are you texting or something. Honestly, people have to pay more attention when they're driving. Why don't you just go around the... Nikki, you're going too slow. Get back in your lane.
I'm doing fine. Just
No,
stop.
there's a car coming at you. You're not doing fine. Get back in your lane. Are you kidding me?
Really? Really? Come on, relax. Go around if you're in such a rush. Go!
Honestly, I didn't say to pull over. You're fine. Just keep going straight. You know what? I can't. Okay. All right. What?
How do you stop this thing?
Stop. Okay. You're fine.
Mom, would you just stop? I can't do this.
What do you mean you can't do it? You're doing fine.
I can't drive with you.
You can't drive with me? What do you mean?
I mean, I can't drive with you. You're just impossible. Forget it.
Okay.
Guy walking into the park, orange hoodie. That's Tiny. What does narcotics know about Tiny?
Honey,
One, he's never been caught
you
for
found
felony
Dane?
weight. He's always been able to ditch it. And he's got a good lawyer. We've been watching him for a couple of months now. He always has one of his guys make the actual transaction.
Hey, this guy Tiny, he usually packing?
We have a credible CI tell us he's carrying a 9mm on today. Same caliber that hit Devin.
Exactly. So what the hell are we waiting for?
Hold on, Danny. Well, we know all these guys are carrying. No Lone Ranger stuff, capiche?
Got it. No iron team, Sarge.
My team is ready.
Okay, so on 3 then?
Let's do it.
Good. 3.
And throw him down the stairs, Sarge. Oh, my leg, man. Shut up. Call for a bus. Oh, my leg. It hurts. Can I come down the stairs? Oh.
Believe me, if I did, I'd tell you.
I should have never left the hotel. I'm sorry about all.
Oh, I'm a man of faith. And I can't imagine anything more important than protecting my kids.
I brought shame. And in my family, that is unforgivable. I don't expect you to understand.
I don't understand. But I believe you. Isabel, this decision will ultimately rest with the State Department. I promise you. I will do everything I can to keep you safe.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. Hey, I'll show you something. This look familiar? I think you dropped it on your little run.
If you say so, man.
Look, I don't care what you did. I don't even care what you plan on doing. All I care about is finding out who shot Devin Williams.
Oh, no.
You gonna lie to me? Just like you're lying about your little injury here?
It's just like you lying about giving a crap what happens here.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Who shot that kid?
Get him out of here.
Oh. Sarge, I know what you're gonna say, all
I
right?
have no idea what I'm going to say.
He's a scumbag and he's lying.
And the patrol guy doesn't make exceptions for scumbags like him.
We got a 10-year-old kid lying in the hospital bed and he knows
And
something.
on top of that, I got the narcotics sergeant telling me I can't control my guys. And a hothead like you puts his guys in danger.
That guy got what he deserved, okay?
Last week you got into it with IA. Week before that it was a Donald's defense attorney. This morning it was AME's office. Now this.
Now what? I'm doing my job here, Sarge.
You know what? You just bought yourself some sensitivity training starting tomorrow.
Hey, I need to work this case.
What you need to work? Your freaking anger management.
I send my agents into harm's way every day, Nate.
Got that one kind of close, don't you think?
You're like the lone wolf until your butt's on the line, then you expect me to come to your rescue.
So are you two like together?
Partners.
What we do is protect people like you.
NCIS Los Angeles, Sunday night 8 Central on Ion Television. Brought to you by Cheetos. Win What You See contest.
Hey, this one looks like a chameleon.
I don't see it.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, now I see it.
Stylish. What do you see in your Cheetos?
It's the great appliance sale only at JCPenney. Save up to 40% on your family's favorite brands, plus free delivery, plus up to 18 or 30 months special financing, plus earn up to $100 in JCPenney rewards. JCPenney, style and value for all.
Beef short rib smoked for 6 hours. Brisket smoked for 13 hours. Arby's is never too busy to sit by a smoker. Not because they don't value quality time with their loved ones, but because their loved ones are beef short rib and brisket. Arby's, we have the meat.
Insurance that won't replace the full value of your new car? You're better off throwing your money right into the harbor. Gonna regret that.
With Liberty Mutual new car replacement, we'll replace the full value of your car.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
What if you had the confidence to browse less and brush more? And a helping hand that empowers you to take your project into your hands. At the Home Depot, you get our 100% satisfaction guarantee, so you can stop pinning and start painting with America's top-rated paint and the know-how to get more out of a color you love. Now, let's turn the idea you saved online into a room designed for sharing. Now get the best paint for any budget starting at $18.97. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
When you have acne, you dread every photo, like the obligatory girls' night out photo. The birthday party pimple portrait? And work ID photos that make me want to work from home. So I tried something that works differently. Differin Gel. It has the only acne-fighting retinoid you can get in stores without a prescription. It clears and prevents acne to restore your skin's tone and texture. So when it comes to my adult acne, now I do things different.
New Trident Tropical Beat Vibes start with a light crystal coating, then change into a smooth gum with bursts of mango peach flavor that pop and pop, pop, pop. New Trident Vibes, a burst of something new.
I get all his flea and heartworm medication.
His allergy medication, his digestive medication.
At 1-800-PET-MEDS, we have all the same medications you can get from your vet, but for much less. Shipping is free and very, very fast. Call or visit 1-800-PETMEDS.com today. Life happens everywhere, like it never even happened. Only happens here. The cleanup and restoration specialists at 1-800-SERVPRO and SERVPRO.com.
Living healthy is a balancing act. That's why I love Light and Fit Greek non-fat yogurt. Each delicious cup contains 12 grams of protein and 80 calories. It's nutrition that fits my healthy life. Light and Fit. Do what fits you.
Okay, everyone. Our mission is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Great tasting Ensure with 9 grams of protein and 26 vitamins and minerals. Ensure, now up to 30 grams of protein for strength and energy.
Learning at a pace that works for you, that works for us. With Capella University's groundbreaking FlexPath format, you set your own deadlines to fit your life, so you can live and learn. Try FlexPath today with a free trial course at capella.edu.
Welcome to BritBox, the biggest streaming collection of British telly ever. Discover exclusive new shows and indulge in all your familiar favourites. Escape to BritBox. Start your free trial today at BritBox.com.
You see, I was going to give this guy a summons, right? Then he starts with the attitude. So I arrested him. You know, I'm just really tired of going into neighborhoods trying to help people and getting treated like I'm the enemy.
And is the answer to treat the people who live there like the enemy?
No.
Maybe if you knew why you were there in the neighborhood, you might support what you're trying to do.
Or maybe he just might try to blow your brains out.
So we don't interrupt like that. Here.
Oh, forgive me. Our responsibility as cops is to... Yes? Yeah, are you a cop?
I was speaking for the group.
Oh, right. It is our responsibility to try to understand the culture of the communities we work in.
What about when it's the culture of the community to hate the police?
Yeah.
I mean, how many of you have been spit at?
Yeah. Or cursed at.
Or how about getting pegged with garbage?
Then your job is to try and change that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how do you propose we change that, Doc? Maybe the cops and gangbangers all get together and hold hands and sing songs on the streets or something? This doesn't really work that way. But then again, you wouldn't know that, would you? Because you're not a cop.
Well, Detective Reagan, is something you want to contribute? Besides some levity?
No.
Why don't you tell us what gets under your skin?
Not much.
Something that makes you feel stressed?
No. I don't feel any stress.
Now, you're a major case detective. You have the most stressful job there is.
You're damn right.
Why don't you tell us why you're here?
I have no idea why I'm here.
Okay. You can start by sharing why you're angry.
I told you I'm not angry.
If you don't learn how to control your anger will control you.
Put on a bumper sticker, Doc.
So, you're angry because you don't want to be here?
I'm not angry. I'm frustrated. Because the fact is I shouldn't be here. I should be out trying to solve the case of a 10-year-old kid who was shot in front of his own home. But instead, I gotta sit around here talking about my feelings in a circle with you. A guy who's never spent 5 minutes on the job, but yet somehow you think you're qualified to tell us how we should do ours.
At least you're not angry.
The Turkish government is demanding that she be sent back. Turkey has a strategic, geographic significance for us, and the State Department cannot afford to strain relations with them at this time.
We're talking about someone's life here.
Turkish law was amended, Commissioner. They now allow for stiffer prison sentences for men who kill their female relatives for transgressions.
Honor killings have increased tenfold in the last 6 years. Those laws were only changed to placate a UN sanction.
The State Department isn't in the business of interpreting other countries' laws and customs.
Well, shouldn't you be in the business of protecting a woman whose life is in danger?
We have no proof of that. So far, the news story is limited to the affair and her desire to stay here. It's in everyone's best interest if it just stays that way.
Except hers.
After seeing her, I agree with you. Her fear is real. But what happens when she goes back is unknowable.
I'm not asking you to rewrite policy. I'm asking you to save a life.
I only wish I could. I'm scheduling a press conference for later this afternoon. I expect you to be there, standing behind me, in support.
Absolutely amazing the damage this thing can do. This little piece of hardware here is going to cost you 25 years to life. If ballistics matched the bullet that hit Devin Weems. I ain't shoot Devin. Who did?
Come on, tough guy. He said who did.
Danny.
Does this have something to do with Saints territory?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I do. Is it a turf war or not?
Hey, it's getting a little hot in here. You think you can do something about that?
Ordinarily, a smart-ass crack like that would really piss me off. But as you can see, I'm not angry, right? Right. But I do want you to know something. I know you deal, and I know you live. In fact, I even know where your girlfriend lives. And I'm going to be shadowing you everywhere you go. And when I get the